What's going on, boys? Welcome back to another video. It's been a while, to be honest. It's been a few weeks now. Honestly, there's not been that many players I want to try out. All the players I do want to try out happen to be millions and millions of coins, which I cannot afford right now, which is a bit of a shame, to be honest. But yeah, one I most certainly can afford is Nick Pope. The review you've all been waiting for, obviously. That is the team I used him in, and I will be using him for 30 games, my whole weekend league. Look down in the comments below for updates on how I think he performs over the 30 games, because I will be posting it down there. But yeah, that's my team. Pretty decent team. Quite a few players off chem. If I had my way, I would have Neymar rather than Hazard. Neymar's a lot better than Hazard. Obviously, he gets Mbappe on full chem as well. But I can't actually afford him right now, so yeah, that's the setup. Yeah, let's get straight into his in-games. Not too many in-game stats to talk about when it comes to the goalie, to be honest. He's got diving, handling, kicking, reflexes, speed and positioning. So yeah, not that many stats, but yeah. So he has got 87 diving, 87 reflexes, 88 handling, 58 speed, 85 kicking and 88 positioning. Which again, overall, is very decent, especially when you consider he is very tall. But yeah, let's get into his traits. Right now into his traits. As you can see there, he's got one very, very good trait you like to see with goalkeepers, and it's saves with feet. Obviously, all the top tier goalkeepers even have this. One especially being Ter Stegen, but there's also De Gea. There's also quite a few low-rated keepers, but again, a high-rated keeper with save with feet trait is honestly very, very rare in this game, and Pope ticks that box. He also comes for crosses as well, which is quite handy, especially when people are hitting it front post, etc., because he will come and punch it out. Also, another thing to mention, he is 6'7", which is very, very tall, and he has 5-star skills. Obviously, if you're a skiller, or for some reason you like skilling with your goalkeeper, then you're going to have a lot of fun with this card. He's your goalkeeper, so do be warned. It's not the smartest idea to go on skill runs, but yeah, I'm sure people will definitely attempt it. But yeah, guys, let's get straight into the clips. Right, guys, now into the clips. Obviously, not much to say about goalkeepers in this game. Near post or the tap-ins across the box. Almost no keeper ever will save any of those. So in that respect, he's not great at saving the near post or obviously across goals, but nobody is. But as you can see there, lovely save with his feet. Does have the save with feet trait, so that is nice. Does actually save you on quite a few games. But yeah, let's talk about some of the clips. Play some nice 1-2s there. This guy is actually quite the possession holder. Rushes out a goal there. Managed to get away nicely, but again, keeper did come out quickly, which is nice. He concedes there, unfortunately. But that is Messi's left foot. Bad defending there for me. I let him get onto Feke's strong foot there. Obviously, he's got the 3-star weak foot, so him shooting on his right most likely will not go in. Not the greatest save, but again, he's got to be there to save it. Ronaldinho, decent fake shot there. Couple of skills. Decent save there from Pope. Terrible defending from me again, but again, Pope's there to save us. Not exactly sure what happened there, just FIFA 20 stuff. Fantastic save there from Pope. That's Ronaldo as well taking the shot. Honestly expected to concede there, and again, saves me. Nice drag backs there. Edge of the box, bangs it again. Lovely save from Pope. So yeah, as it comes to that, he's very good at saving decent shots. Obviously, he's very tall, 6'7" as well. So trying to finesse this guy, it will be an issue because he is very tall, so he can get to the ball very quickly. Again, it rushes out of goal. I didn't press triangle or anything to bring him out there. That was just him doing him. That's what happens when they have the rushes out of goal trait. Quite a bad goal to concede there, to be honest. But again, near post. Will any keeper save that? I'm not sure. But yeah, guys, that is the end of the clips. Sorry there aren't that many, but honestly, getting clips with a keeper is very difficult. Obviously, I've played enough games with him now to tell you enough about him. I've actually played 11 games, and that's like pretty much all the clips I managed to get. As far as keepers go, he's probably in my top 3 selection, top 4 maybe. He is very, very good. But yeah, let's get straight into the pros and cons. So for first pro, positioning, very decent positioned. He does have 88 overall, and he is 6'7", so he's always quite decently positioned in the goal, makes decent saves off of it. And to couple with that, it's reflexes. He makes a lot of reflex saves, more so of his feet than his hands, but again, that's the trait kicking in. But obviously that's why you buy / do SBCs with goalkeepers that have this trait, because it does honestly help. Another pro, speed. He's only got 58, but he does have obviously the rush out of goal trait, which makes him a lot quicker and a lot more reactive to the through balls, over the top through balls, etc. So he's very quick to get off his line. And again, it's very helpful. Obviously, sometimes it can cost you, because he can come off his line on his own and they can maybe chip you, etc. For me, it wasn't an issue, but I can see it being an issue over a weekend league, etc., or over a couple of weeks, let's say. And next pro, saves with feet, probably his most important pro. Honestly, this trait can save you in games, honestly. It did save me in a Rivals game earlier, where he pulled off a lovely save with his feet. The game ended 1-0. An absolute boring game to play, but obviously if he didn't make the save, it would have ended 1-0 to him, or 1-0 even. So at least I got the win out of it. And the next pro for me personally, I think is Price. 50k from scratch. I think honestly, if I have nothing in the club, I would have still got him done. He just speaks to me. Obviously tall, decent stats, saves with feet. It ticks all the boxes in my opinion. But yeah, obviously if you've got a couple 84s in your club, maybe an 85, you can reduce his price massively. And honestly, I think it's a steal. There's only con for me, not even a con maybe, is chem links. Obviously English centre-backs, not the greatest unless we're talking icons. And Burnley centre-backs, also not the greatest. Obviously Premier League centre-backs are very decent, but if we're talking you need strong links, etc. for hybrids, obviously not that many people have got a full Premier League team. Obviously there's Big Verge and people like that, but again, people are staying out of the Premier League quite a bit, to be honest. I don't see Premier League defences a lot in this game, but if you've got a Rio out of an icon pack, maybe a Campbell, even a Moore, let's say, you can get the strong link and go away. I've personally got the centre-back Walker untradeable, which is very nice, but not everyone is as lucky. But yeah, chem links, again, it's debatable. But yeah, I did give him a 9.1 out of 10. It could go up quite a bit or down quite a bit depending. I've got to play a weekend league with him, but again, like I said in the start of the video, I will be down in the comments below posting updates on his performance. So if you care at all about him, keep an eye on the comments. I will be posting updates there. But yeah, on PlayStation right now, he is 49k to complete, and on Xbox he is 45k to complete, which personally I think is a steal. But yeah guys, that is pretty much the end of the review. If you did enjoy it, or got anything out of it, please do leave a like. And if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. Let me know who you want reviewed next and I'll get right to it. But for now guys, I'm out. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.